this video, we're going to go over the starting positions for the plate and base umpires in the two-umpire system. Of course, the plate umpire will always line up behind home plate. Then, the three position options for the base umpire are the A position on the first base line, B position on the right side of the infield, and C position on the left side of the infield. First, we're going to review A position. A position is with no runners on. You'll have both feet in foul territory, facing home plate, right foot next to the foul line. You'll want to line up 12 to 15 feet behind first base, or 10 to 12 feet behind the first baseman, no further than the edge of the outfield grass. As you can see, if the fielder backs all the way up, you'll really want to bring that distance down so that you can still cover your responsibilities in the infield. You want to be in foul territory as well, so that if you get hit by a line drive, it'll be easy to rule the ball a foul ball. From the A position, your main responsibilities are going to be check swings, fair foul, out and safe. Now let's look at an on-field demonstration of the A position. As you see in this picture, with no runners on base, the umpire is in A position about 10 feet behind the first baseman. The umpire has both feet in foul territory with his right foot next to the line. From the ground view, you can see the umpire's ready position. The base umpire should be in the ready position as soon as the pitcher is engaged with the rubber. As you can see, this position is an engaged athletic stance. This enables the umpire to react quickly to plays as they develop. Now let's take a look at how the umpire adjusts to the positioning of the first baseman. If the first baseman plays in or in front of first base, the base umpire should move up with the fielder, but never get closer to first base than 8 to 10 feet. Getting too close on a play at first could negatively impact the umpire's judgment or ability to adjust to the play. Now let's look at the first baseman playing back. The base umpire should move back with the fielder and should never be located in front of the first baseman. Just keep in mind that as the first baseman continues to go back, you may need to reduce the distance between the two of you so you can still come in to take the batter runner to second if necessary. Next, we will cover the B position. B position will be with runners on first or runners on first and third base. In B position, you'll be facing home plate midway between the back edge of the pitcher's mound and second base cutout and on a tangent line between home plate and the right edge of the mound, first base side. Remember that when you're in the middle, you want to stay in the middle and do not cross the dirt. From this position, you'll rule on balks, pickoffs, steals, fly balls in the V, which we'll cover in a later video, all touches of first and second base by runners, and third base by the batter runner. This image demonstrates an umpire in the B position. As you can see, there is only one runner, and they are on first base. With runners on first only, or first and third, the base umpire is in the B position. This position is about halfway between the back of the mound and the cutout at second base. Then it is on a line tangent to the side of the mound. Just like the A position, when the pitcher is engaged with the rubber, the base umpire is hands on knees set. Next, we will cover the C position, which will be with runners on first and second, bases loaded, second and third, third only, or second only. C position is facing home plate midway between the back edge of the pitcher's mound and second base cutout, and on a tangent line between home plate and the right edge of the mound, third base side. From this position, you will rule on all balks, pickoffs, steals, flying balls in the V, all touches of first and second base by runners, and third by the batter runner. This image demonstrates an umpire in the C position. There's a runner on second base only, so the C position is where the base umpire will begin. Like B position, C position is about halfway between the back of the mound and the cutout at second base. Then it is on a tangent line to the side of the mound, the only difference being that it is now on the third base side. And again, just like the A and B positions, when the pitcher is engaged with the rubber, the base umpire is hands on knees set. Finally, let's talk about positioning between innings. As the base umpire, between innings, you want to position yourself just off the dirt between first and second in the right field grass. Make sure you watch for outfielders throwing the balls in between the inning to make sure you're not hit. Ideally, you don't want to carry on any conversations with your partner, players, or coaches between innings. But if you do need to discuss something with your partner, make sure you do it quickly and professionally, joining their position on the first base line. Ideally, we also want to make sure we are not talking to our partner between innings after a controversial play or call to end a half inning. For the plate umpire between innings, first you should make sure that you have baseballs and replenish the amount you have in your ball bags. Then you'll want to stand 30 to 40 feet from the plate on the foul line of whichever team is entering the field. Mask should be under the right or left arm. Now just remember, if your partner, the base umpire, is coming down to speak to you between half innings, you'll likely want to go up the first base line so that you split the distance. With 2 warm-up pitches left, step towards the edge of the dirt area surrounding home plate and notify the catcher 2 more so that he can tell his fielders to start bringing the balls in. After the last warm-up pitch, move to the plate and while facing the backstop, dust off the plate. Then go to your position behind home. Thank you for viewing this video of the starting positions for umpires in a 2-umpire system. We look forward to getting you trained on what to do in those positions once the ball is put in play and getting you ready to get on the field.